What do you get when a basketball legend decides to dominate the runway? You get the ultimate big and tall fashion moment, with none other than the iconic Shaquille O'Neal. Imagine this, Fashion Week. A sea of sleek models. Then boom, Shaq steps out. Bold, powerful, and dressed to impress. Now the real question is, how do we make this happen for real? Back when Shaq was still dunking on the court, shopping for a decent suit was a nightmare. He'd walk into stores and come out frustrated. Either nothing fit, or the style screamed a grandpa vibes, basic plaids, outdated cuts, and zero flavor. Sure, he could afford custom suits, even $15,000 ones. But style should be accessible, especially for the big guys who want to look fresh, not frumpy. That's when JCPenney stepped in. Shaq had a vision: create fashion that speaks to the younger generation, something stylish, bold, and confidence-boosting. And not just for the standard sizes. So he teamed up with JCPenney to design a collection that big and tall men would actually want to wear. Together, they created statement pieces with edge, swagger, and comfort, but Shaq didn't stop there. He asked a big question: why aren't there any big and tall models? To change that, they launched a nationwide model search, and over 15,000 hopefuls applied. After an intense selection process, they chose 3 incredible winners, now signed with Wilhelmina's new big and tall division, appropriately named the Titan Division. These guys aren't your typical models. They're diverse in height, build, background, and confidence. That, let's be real, when was the last time you saw a big man portrayed as sexy on a runway? It's rare. Shaq knew the struggle: limited colors, uninspired styles, and a lack of representation. But this new wave is changing all that. So how did they pick the final models? Not just on looks, though yes, these men are handsome. It was about presence, swagger, heart. Whether they were wide-shouldered, super tall, or uniquely built, they all had one thing in common: they showed up with confidence, and for many of them, this was the first time someone ever told them they could be seen like this. That they belonged in fashion. That they deserved to be in the spotlight. That's powerful. Ready for a fun twist? We put Shaq himself on the spot to test out his own modeling chops. Because why not? He may be a Hall of Famer, but how's his smize? First up, flirty and fun. He nailed it. Next, happy dad look. Nailed it again. And then, sad and pouty. It's okay, maybe not his best angle, but hey, even legends have their limits. It didn't take long before things got playful. Shaq teased his co-host, telling her, "Once you go Shaq, you never go back." She blushed. The crowd laughed. And suddenly the fashion talk turned into flirty banter, and we weren't mad about it. The chemistry was off the charts. At one point, she even joked, "If I take you out, I guess I have to pay." Shaq leaned in, "So what you're saying is, we're dating now?" Smooth, Shaq. Real smooth, but even with all the fun, the message stayed clear: representation matters. And fashion isn't just for the thin, the tall, or the sample size. It's for everyone. Especially the guys who've been overlooked. When asked what's on his playlist right now, Shaq shouted out some new artists and talked about what he listens to first thing in the morning. Then, with his signature smile, he added, "When I wake up, I just check on myself and say, hey, you good?" A reminder that confidence starts from within. And before wrapping up, he gave love to Shakira, calling her not just talented, but consistently kind, a rare quality in showbiz. So, what's the real takeaway here? Big and tall guys deserve fashion that fits, and more importantly, fashion that slaps. Thanks to Shaq and JCPenney, they're finally getting it. Whether you're built like a linebacker or a skyscraper, style is now yours for the taking. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Want more powerful interviews, trend-breaking style moves, and celebrity moments like this? Then hit subscribe now and don't miss the next wave. Because Daily Pop's got the pop culture punch you didn't know you needed. Until next time, stay bold, stay seen, and remember, fashion has no size limit.